Hello, everybody. My name is Steven Kelley, and this is the Steven Kelley Show. And this is Truth Cat Radio, www.truthcatradio.com. It's October. It's October 30th. How about that? It's almost Halloween. What an interesting time. What an interesting time. 10/30/2025. What nice numbers. Tomorrow is Halloween. And yeah, there's lots of death on Halloween. Lots of human sacrifice goes on. It was on the, I guess, the morning of Halloween. In other words, if I was to wait until midnight tonight, or let's say midnight on the East Coast, the morning of the day of Hallows Eve, that's when Flight 800, or not Flight 990 was shot down. That's when I was working with those Getty guys, and I said, don't shoot down any more airplanes. And then along comes Halloween. And as soon as the clock struck midnight, the second after it officially became the day of Halloween, they shot that damn thing down, killed everybody on board. That was a sacrifice to, who was that to? The war god. Who's the war god? Doesn't matter. Anyway, that's what they do. Well, the title of tonight's show is going to be, and this came to me just a little while ago, since so many people seem to be focused on this, is Life and Death. No, I'm not going to talk about current events per se. I am going to talk about the mission. But I need to kind of do this because, it's obviously I feel like I'm dealing with a lot of ignorant people, and I apologize to those of you that aren't, but at the same time, it's hard for us to reach others because they just don't take it serious. And one of the reasons why they don't take it serious is because they just think I'm another human. And they don't realize that this kind of information, it is life and death. It is the biggest secret in the world. It is the biggest thing. It is the thing that brings down the entire enemy and 25 million years of satanic control of the earth. You know, it's kind of like the biggest thing in the universe. But they look at me and they don't take me serious. One of the reasons is because I'm still walking. And they figure that if it was truly a matter of life and death, truly, then they would have killed me already, like they do so many others. Gary Webb, Bill Schneider, Bill Cooper, several others. My heroes. Anyway, point is, like I said, so many of you guys don't take this seriously because of that one reason right there. And I know there's lots of reasons why they don't do this or that, can't be killed club, blah, 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 everything else, yada, yada. But let me just try to go back and repeat myself a little bit and preface some things so maybe you guys can get a clearer picture of the nature of what I'm talking about and my perspective on this mission and life in general. But I will go with what kind of came to me here in the last little while, and that is I remember growing up with television. We had, black and white TV, big cathode ray tube, don't get too close. And eventually it was color. They came out with color, and we got to watch Batman in color. That was back in the days of Dobie Gillis, and let's see, what was the other one? Sunset Strip. Anyway, those are back in the days. Those are truly back in the days. The Beatles came out with their first and second album. Anyway, point is one of the things I do remember growing up with that was a constant feature of growing up in front of our faces every day on TV, and that was the every night on all the news stations, they would put up at the top of the corner of the screen the number of people who were dead in Vietnam dead North Vietnamese and dead American soldiers. They want to make sure that there's always more dead North Vietnamese than there were Americans on that list. And we were told that we were winning because there were smaller numbers of dead Americans than there were compared to the dead Vietnamese. And I grew up with that. We all grew up with that, especially if you're a boy growing up with that. We knew. We knew that we got out of high school that we were going to go off into the jungle with a gun and go up against other young guys. And the big difference between us and them is that we grew up in the city, you know, with Disneyland and TV, and they grew up in the jungle with pungy sticks, bayonets, SKS rifles, this kind of thing. So I knew what I was up against, and we all knew this. We all knew when we got older, we all knew it's kind of like growing up in Ukraine right now. You're 18 years old. You want to get the hell out of that country. That was kind of what it was like back then, back before 1975 when it all stopped. But up until that time, we were all waiting to go. And me personally, I wanted to get really good with a gun so that when I got called to go in that jungle and have to kill them before they killed me, I wanted to be really good at it. We did everything we could to try to learn. We played with BB guns. We went out in any place we could find wild, anything close to being wild. This is the middle of the city, of course, and we did what we could to try to get some sort of combat experience, shooting birds, whatever. But obviously the lasers, from a very, very early age, as soon as I was aware of laser technology, I wanted to put one on a gun. I worked on it. I did everything from the very earliest lasers. I was trying to perfect that. I wanted to be better. I wanted to be better killer. And that obviously never went away. We were programmed with this stuff. Like I said in my book, you know, James Bond and all that stuff. It was okay. We were programmed with it. We were one nation under God. We didn't do the things that the enemy did. We were the good guys. Well, obviously, when I got involved with the NSA and all that stuff, that was probably when the real blood started, I think, you know, because obviously they got a lot of product out of me. However, even if it was only a couple of thousand lasers, it was still a couple thousand lasers that went towards killing many people. Who knows how bad it was? But either way, the technology was out there, and my focus on this technology from very, very early always was trying to do better at killing. More accurate guns and laser systems, aiming systems that made sure that whoever was using my stuff was going to win. That's why people bought my stuff. Anyway, point is, Grace, a lot of people died. Okay. Not just terrorists. Obviously, lots of terrorists died, lots of bad guys died. But even when I was dealing with law enforcement, these were people that I was dealing with, talking to them face to face, handling their guns. These were people that had killed people and gone out, were going to kill other people and kill more people, and I was helping them do this. They weren't just cops. Sometimes it would be a hitman or a mafia or a soldier or UN or whatever. It's mostly Western people. But there was the occasional bad guy. You never knew, especially with a civilian. Obviously, you didn't know. Sometimes some of those civilians turned out to be high-ranking CIA. I don't know. I didn't know. But I worked a lot with snipers. I perfected that stuff. Most of my work, of course, was designed to try to save lives, you know, to save hostages and to make people convinced to give up and not to lay down their weapons, whatever, and not have to get killed. But a lot of people died. Now, obviously, why is that important? Well, for lots of reasons. Certainly, we all need to do that service to others thing. We all need to balance that stuff out. And certainly, whatever my role was as a tool or as a manifester of some sort of predetermined destiny, it still happened. And as far as I know, it's still happening to this day, to one degree or another, and that doesn't change. This is mainly something that gives you perspective. It's something for perspective. But the point is that my life has always been about death per se, not dying, not being able to have somebody kill me, and I find out I'm in the can't be killed club. And I eventually pretty much give up the guns and stuff because I don't need it. And then I find out I don't even need the guns because pretty much anybody that crosses my path that has malice towards me ends up dead. Not everybody, apparently. Some of the current listeners including. But anyway, again, what does this mean? Well, when I was being recruited to do the whole Getty thing, when they found out my tranny brother was not the one, but it was actually me, Mr. Macho Soldier Boy person, skinny, 150 pounds, but still I was Doc Holliday. I scared the shit out of people. Anyway, for me to take my place with them, I had to say that it was okay for you all to die. You're all worthless. You're all expendable. You're a waste of breath. You're a waste of meat. You're taking up space, your money, your lives, your contribution to the world is nothing. You all deserve death. You should be cleaned away, turned into compost, and the world should be allowed to heal, and the grass could grow, and the trees could grow, and the stain of humanity will be gone, and the only people worthy of living will be living underground. And I said, that's not fair. Too many really hot Latinas would be wasted if you do that. So I took your side. And I said, I'm not gonna take your terms. I'm gonna go against you. You say you can't kill me? Fine. Let's see how well that holds. It was probably 2000 when I really went against these guys and started to fight with them. Became known for that crazy guy, that crazy ex-CIA guy that was raising hell with the CIA. Didn't even think it was the NSA. Didn't care if they killed me. I'd seen people die that were trying to kill me. Horrible, horrible deaths. You get numb. I am numb. That's the whole point, people. I'm trying to get this through to you all. They can't kill you. They say they can't kill you. What are you going to do? What do you do with that? Go on vacation? Go make money? Well, I didn't go to the program, so I lost everything. Okay, my entire family. I thought I was going to be able to grow old, watch my kids have grandchildren. You realize my oldest kid right now is like, I don't know, 45 years old or something. They could be dead. My mother's probably dead. My wife could be dead. I don't know. They don't talk to me. Nobody talks to me. I have no clue. I have no idea how many grandchildren I have, what all I've missed out on. And mostly the reason why I missed out on is because money, because they took it all away from me and destroyed my life. So I want vengeance. Vengeance. What you don't understand is when they did that to me, when they took away my happy family, my 6 kids, my business, my employees, my cars, my guns, my money, my reputation, my friends, all that. mostly my intimacy I had with my wife that I wanted to die with, that I still miss. When they took that away, I died. I died way back then, and I've been trying to find some semblance of a life ever since, clinging to whatever, trying to forget, trying to find some little bit of happiness, whatever the hell. But it was in 2012 when I had pretty much lost everything, with no little bit of help from my faggot brother that looted my business, or my children that went in there and looted, or my wife. But to this day, I still don't know what they took. I don't even know where my solid gold wedding band went. If it was Skip that took it, or my brother, or my daughter, or one of my sons, or my wife. I have no idea who took it or what they did with it. Pretty precious thing to me. Gone. Belonged to my grandfather, my man that I called grandfather. But point is that I had many years to get over it and to change my life and to let go of all those possessions and to focus on my skills and my psychic skills and my magic and my ability to save the world with my ability to manifest. But I had to give everything up, everything. I had to become captive, a home that I don't own, where I own nothing. Even my truck, my beloved four-wheel drive, is not in my name anymore. It's in someone else's name because I can't pay the insurance or anything. And anything that I have of any value whatsoever has been taken from me. Not given back. Won't give it back. To this day, the people who stole my shit will not give it back because they claim that I owe them something. Never mind that was my entire sustenance and my business. But it doesn't matter because I gave it all up so that I could serve others. Serve all you. Heal. I do miracles now. Nobody gives a damn. Seriously, I do miracles. Absolute miracles. And you would think it'd get a little notoriety. It's not like people who actually are running around on this earth doing miracles on a daily basis. Seriously, that hasn't happened for a good couple thousand years. And yet, nothing. Kind of like my mission. People mock me over this mission, say, why haven't you occupied the Getty yet? Never mind that 100,000 children a year die underneath that place, and I've been trying to save them now for since 2020, publicly since 2012. But back in 2012, when I started this mission, and this was before Occupy the Getty, but when I first went public and told everybody about what's underneath the Getty, the bunker and all that, I thought, for sure they're going to kill me. How many times do I need to say that to you people? I thought, this is it. They're going to kill me. I'm going to do it. They can kill me. What have I got to lose? They've taken everything from me already. I want to take everything they have. I want to end them. I want revenge. I want this Satanism on earth gone. I want this power, this money, this government, whatever you want to call it, this mafia. I want it gone. I want to hurt it for hurting me. That's been my life. And they didn't kill me. They said they wouldn't do it. They said they couldn't do it. And they won't. It doesn't matter what I do, what I say, how loud I say it, where I say it. What do? They just muffle me. Make me look like some crazy guy. They won't kill me. If they killed me, maybe you take this fucking serious. But, hey, as long as I'm alive, you think, well, that's just some old guy making a lot of crazy fucking noise. I get no fucking respect. I'm sick of this shit. I gave up my entire fucking life for you people. I'm sick of it. And sure, people say, well, there's a lot of people, they depend on you and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, 100,000 children and all that. But what more could I do? I mean, my God, seriously, people. Yes, I figure on my little timeline, I have maybe another 5-7 years if I hang in there and And then and supposedly the mission's supposed to be done in that period of time. But what the fuck have I got to look forward to in the meantime? You know what I do every day? Seriously. I get up out of bed, which was horrible every fucking night, except for the kitty cats, they keep me awake, but that's about as much love as I get. And then I come out here and I feed myself and I sit in my chair in front of the fucking computer all day. And I force myself to eat twice a day, if I do that. Okay? So what does that mean? That means that I get no exercise. I barely get any nutrition. I've been starved my whole fucking life. What happens? I've already had one heart attack, people. It wouldn't be hard to have another. Just a little extra exertion more than I should. I've already weakened enough. And you know what? I've got a fucking broken heart. I wouldn't be doing this shit if I didn't have a broken heart. Since I lost my family, I can't get that back. And then I have people telling me, well, why don't you call? Why don't you reach out? Why don't you get a job? Why don't you sell this? Why don't you sell that? All you need is a little bit of money. I'm fucking 68 years old. I'm going to be fucking 70. I'm fucking many years older than my dad, who also died of a heart attack. You see how I said also, but yeah, he died of a heart attack on a dialysis table at 60. So yeah, sure, I have to hang in there for him. But you know what? That's one of those things. I do not believe in suicide. I do not believe in adultery. I do not believe in murder. I don't believe in many things. But you know, since I've died, since they've taken everything away from me, my morals and my belief systems and my programming has kind of slipped a little bit. Okay? Probably what happens when your life has become focused on revenge, destruction. And no, I'm not going to be a Patrick Purdy or some sort of mass murderer like they wanted me to be. I had the wherewithal to do that, obviously. It's always been about that violence. And I'll tell you, if it wasn't for the death of Lavoy Finicum, I wouldn't have done Occupy the Getty. It was his death. I didn't want more death. I didn't want any more Lavoys having to die over some bullshit. And I figured if somebody's going to die, let it be over Occupy the Getty so at least the world can see what it needs to see. And yet I have retards saying, why haven't you done it yet? What are you waiting for? What do you need us for? You don't fucking take me serious. What the hell do I got to do? Anyway. So, in a way, as long as I'm alive, you guys aren't going to take this mission serious. And at the same time, if I'm not here, nothing's going to happen. You probably won't complete the mission, and you certainly won't know what to do after the mission's been completed. So, yeah, this is a real pain in the ass for me. And, you know, I think, is this my punishment? What am I being punished for? Am I being punished for not being a good dad or not being a good husband, or for all those people that are dead or continue to die because of the stuff that I did? Is that what I'm being punished for? Am I being punished for something else? Am I being punished for something I did in a previous life? Am I being punished for all of you? What am I supposed to do? It's like I'm supposed to get up out of bed in this meager fucking awful hell of a life that I have, and I'm supposed to devote my mind to trying to come up with that magic answer, that golden bullet, that meme, that message, those inspirational words that are going to make you guys go out and do what I can't do. I couldn't even barely walk the fucking museum anymore, let alone climb through fucking tunnels and fight my way into a bunker. You know, I'm not allowed to get tired. Now, I apologize because, the most important job I have is to tell you all what a great job you did. And yeah, sure, I can't see it all. I can't see all the work you've done, and I can't see the effect. And I know that people, maybe they're not paying attention. I don't fucking know.
I know what I do know. I know that I'm in this house, in this ghetto. I can't leave. I can't go to the beach. I can't go anywhere. I can't go to the park. I can go in the backyard, water the grass, play with the cats, try to feed myself, look for something stupid to watch on Netflix, play a video game, or sit here on Telegram and just try to chat with people. That's my fucking life until I'm up late enough to where I can pass out. And I can't do anything about it. I have no privacy. I have privacy tonight because I can't do my show, and she knows enough to get out of the house. But she also knows that I feel like this is hell, and the only way I'm going to leave this place is if I die. Because everyone seems to think I need to kiss their ass. Seriously. It's my house. It's my electricity. Even my faggot brother, who stole everything that I own practically, thinks that I need to go to his house and kiss his ass so that he can die a tranny death, a reasonable tranny death, and have some family around. It's not my fault. My whole family left me because I don't have any money. And sure, they had to leave me to get Section 8, but what's the excuse now? These kids are how old? Every one of them is an adult. I don't have a cell phone. I've got the same damn landline I had when I moved in this house, and I'm living in the same place, and they could all come over here. And my biggest concern right now is if I die, who the fuck is going to bury me? Am I going to end up in a box like one of the cats here? They get the cremated, and they end up in a box and a shelf. Am I going to be like fucking, what's his name, Sean David Morton, who didn't even have a funeral? They talked about him at the one of these events. Hell, I haven't even figured out how to tell David Farman that I no way I can do that event. But hell, I'm probably not worried about it because, my God, I have to live until fucking March to do his ass fucking show. I don't have a lot of motivation, people, seriously. Sitting on my ass on this chair isn't a lot of fun. I like serving people. I like, going out all the way, doing things for people and having missions and projects and things like that. I like that. You know what else I like? Intimacy. Take that out of the equation, I'm going to die. I have this little thing that I like to tell people, at least, very few people ever hear this, but I need 3 things for me to be happier, to live. Some people, it's a dacha and a boat. For me, it's drugs, sex and rock and roll? No. Food, sex, and pot. Not necessarily in that order. But if you take one of those away, I'm not too happy. And right now, I don't hardly have any one of those things going on here, okay? The food I get is what I'm fed. There's not enough pot on earth to make me numb enough to be able to deal with what I'm dealing with. And this whole business with having to accept that I'm basically dead and my love life is dead and I'm supposed to be happy with it. And a lot of people that are telling me I'm supposed to be happy and just survive have families and husbands and homes and pensions and retirements and everything else, grandchildren, etc. Hell, they probably even own cell phones and crap. They probably even own cars. Little things like that. Anyway, so no, I don't have a whole lot of sympathy, and I'm supposed to have a lot of sympathy, and this kind of bothers me because, yes, I do have compassion, but sometimes I care more about the little kitty cats out there and strays than I do the humans who think that having a nice cell phone or having a nice car or a good job or a nice place to live and whatever, new big screen, this is important. I'm sick of it. These people want you dead. These people that I fight, they want you dead. I gave up everything to fight these people that want you dead. I do miracles. I save lives. I'm not complaining. I'm not telling you to send me money. But unless I'm dead or unless I have some extravagant Charlie Kirk assassination, you're not going to take any of this shit serious. And that's a fucking problem for me. It's very annoying. I don't really know what to tell you. And sure, I'll stick it out for those of you that need me. Obviously, there's people here that I have a deal with. They'll stick around as long as I'm sticking around. But at the same time, I think, why do you need me? Have I not done enough for this mission? And to those people, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I just want to say this with all my love and compassion. If you're doing this mission, if you're involved in this mission because of me, because you love me, because you think I'm your soulmate, because you're attracted to me, because I'm inspiring you and all that, if that's what's giving you the inspiration and motivation to do this mission, I have failed. I'm giving you plenty of reasons, 100,000 children a year, to do this mission. All right, it's 1 million dead children already since I started doing this stuff, over 1 million. That should be enough motivation. I shouldn't need to do anything more than that. This is a reoccurring thing, and it's unfortunate. And I have to admit that I'm weak. Definitely I'm weak because I'm like 100% male. My testosterone levels are ridiculous. I'm a identical twin that got all the male while the other one got the female. And yet I'm supposed to be a monk. And when my psychic energy is going through the damn roof, that's sexual energy. And yet I'm supposed to close up shop, get used to living in prison, be happy about it, water the grass, feed the plants, try to move around and give myself some muscles because, sitting here is going to destroy my muscle tone. It already has. I'm deteriorating. I was getting a little exercise, but now I don't give a fuck anymore. And I don't have to try. I don't have to be motivated. It's like a lot of effort for me just to eat, people. Seriously. And now you're going to tell me that I have to, get out and walk around and do cardio and not do that. And then what are you going to tell me? Don't do anything that's going to stress your heart out. Take aspirin. Why? You know what I have above my head right now? I have a Post-it note that says DNR. I mean, I actually said that in the show the other day. I said, I hope some idiot doesn't come in here and miss the note. It says, do not resuscitate. I need to pin that to my body, and I need to sign it. You know what I mean? Seriously. And like I said, I think about this sort of thing all the time. I think, who the hell is going to go to my funeral? I suppose there's a few of you that might, if there was a funeral, you might fly out, be like seeing me at the damn David show or some stupid thing. But seriously, folks, I mean, I'm serious. I don't expect anything. It sucks. Okay? It sucks. Seriously. It's no way to live. It's like I don't know where they take the poor people, but I feel like if I drop dead tomorrow, that someone's going to make a phone call and the coroner or whatever will come and take me away and they'll put me in some potter's field. That's what they used to call it, I guess it is. But who knows? Either that or someone will drop the whatever it costs to have me cremated and they'll put me in a cardboard box and I'll be like Sean David Morton sitting on a shelf somewhere in his ex-wife's house. Just like one of the cats. Seriously, that's what I expect. And then I think after that, then I'll be able to run around and I'll be able to do stuff like, visit my ex-wife when she was a lot younger, like I did when we were first married, and she used to wake up and I'd be sitting on the foot of the bed. That's probably me. That's probably when I get to go do that. Get to see my dad, get to see all those animals and whatever the hell, seriously, people. I mean, my God. And they go, just make some money, just do this, just do that. Really? Come on. The whole reason for doing this mission was to get them to kill me. They won't do it. And yet, I can't beat them. I'm struggling. Okay, sure, death by 1,000 cuts, whatever. But my God, in the meantime, I'm fucking suffering. I'm in pain. I'd like to either see a whole lot of progress happen real quick or let me go home. It's simple. Nothing's going to change. Some what? Some princess is not going to come out of nowhere and rescue me. Hello. It's not going to happen. Okay? I mean, I'm getting older. It's not a good situation. You know, it's like these people when they become paralyzed or whatever, and yet they're happy to get their jello and their soup and watch TV in whatever, and that's their life. I have no intention of being that person, okay? Seriously, people. All right? That's not much of a show, but you gotta understand, like I said, the purpose of this mission was to force these bastards to confront me. Okay? They won't kill me. At least they can try to throw me in jail, take me to court, whatever. Do that. Do that. That's preferable to sitting here dying of old age in front of this fucking computer. Seriously. All right? Make them do that. That's the whole purpose of making you guys freak out, is so that they will come after me. But if you don't freak out, they're not going to come after me. Apparently memes and shit don't do it. So what am I supposed to do? Get my bullhorn out and stand on a corner, and that's supposed to do it? Seriously, people, give me a reason to be motivated. Okay, seriously, give me a fucking reason to care. Give me a reason to want to eat in the morning, to want to get up off this chair and maybe, you know, have some activity so that I don't just die from muscle deterioration. Trust me, that'll happen. I remember what my dad looked like before he died, and I'm getting pretty close. Obviously, I'm older than him, so I figure I'm every day is bonus, right? Anyway, so like I said, this is a pain in the ass for me, okay? I'm not here to entertain. Yeah, I want to save the children. I want to force them to give up everything. You want to say I'm trying to cause my enemy pain? Well, if their lives are built around their control of the world and they're owning everything, then yeah, I want to take that away. I want to burn it down. I want to cause them that ultimate pain. Do I want to do this for my own fucking benefit because you think I care about money? No, I stopped caring about money a long time ago. My God, I gave up $1 billion fucking dollars by not building fucking lasers for the army. I'm so sick of motherfuckers that don't fucking take me serious and don't realize what sacrifices I have made for this fucking mission. For all of you. Don't tell me that I have to stay alive for you. Seriously. I'm ready to go play a damn video game. You know I'm hating life when I'm ready to go play a video game. At least in the video game, I'm building underground bunkers and playing the bad guy. I hope you enjoyed my last show because I think that was a pretty important show. And it's not every day that, or every Thursday, that I can come up with content like that is truly worthy. And I don't like doing shows where I have to remind all you people that I'm only doing this so I can force the enemy to kill me. All right? I'm not looking for your sympathy. I'm not looking for your money. I am looking for a way out of here, obviously. Who isn't? Get me off this merry-go-round, please. I don't need the pain. I don't need no bitches lying to me and breaking my heart. I'm fucking almost 70 years old. Stop telling me to get over it and move on and something else is going to come along. My God, I didn't want to lose my family. I don't care what my wife looks like right now. I would have been happy with her and faithful for the rest of my life. But you know what? Then I have to remember that she cheated on me. And then I have to remember that apparently that's something that people do. And I'm supposed to care about these people. It's fucking heartbreaking. It really is. I'm so over it. But I guess that's the theme of creation, isn't it? Forgiving Lilith, forgiving Sophia, bring her back home. All's forgiven. Well, I'm on level 3. And that's Rambo's job. And if I'm not on level 3, I will be wherever Rambo is. All right? Quit acting like this is it. Man, I hope I don't have to do this again. You know, my grandmother, who died at 93, she reincarnated here not too long ago. She was born in Russia. She's now a young girl living somewhere in Russia. How about that? Gosh, I sure hope I don't have to do that. But I guess if you are going to be born again, Russia's probably a cool place to do it. God bless Putin. You see the Russian body armor? Oh my God. They have icons, iconography, pictures of Jesus and saints painted on their level 4 plates. You know, their armor piercing, the plates they used. You know, I have armor piercing plates too. Each one of them is worth, I don't know, $400, $500. My brother stole 2 of them with my tactical vest that was sitting on a mannequin that cost all kinds of money too. Just that one damn thing cost, oh, I don't know what. Oh, well over $1,000, but somehow I owe him money and I have to work it off. And yet that motherfucking faggot, tranny bastard won't return my shit. And I'm supposed to care. And you know why I'm so pissed? Because bitches have reminded me of shit that I've been trying to forget for 13 years. And I'm fucking almost 80, and yet I'm supposed to just forget. How many years am I going to take now to forget that shit? It took me 13 years just to start to come to, you know, peace a little bit. Forget about all the pain, and now I got bitches giving it to me on a daily basis, every day, over and over and over. Retards that just can't get it through their head what they're doing. Anyway, and you guys wonder why I want off this damn rock. All the stupid is overwhelming. The pain is awful. Come on, seriously. It's not fair, people. It's not fair. Not fair. Yeah, I'm supposed to be happy. I got my tea. I get my $1,000 a month. I could go buy some pot. If I'm lucky, I can find something I like. Jose visits me on Friday. Yeah. Whoop-de fucking do, please. Please, people, just kill me now, right? Seriously. Hello, Getty assholes. What are you waiting for? Sue me. Take me to court. Assassinate me. Whatever it is you do, find some fucking balls. My God, what do I got to do? Tell me what I need to say to get a rise out of my enemy. Okay? Tell me what I need to say. Some asshole sent me a message and say, I just got word that somebody's going to tell on you. They're going to tell Trump all about you and what you did. You're in trouble. Watch out. Come on. Obviously, that was some idiot trying to harass me, but come on. Seriously? What more do I need to do to get attention? I mean, my God, how many White House petitions did I need to create? Seriously. Anyway, this country's fucked. It's getting worse every day. That's enough reason for me to want to get out of here. But you know, I guess if I was living in some mud hut in some third world country and I had some cute little, you know, squeeze laying in my thatched mat every night with me, I'd probably be a happy indigenous too. But I don't got that. Okay? So I'd rather start over or finish this fucking mission once and for all and go back to the 11th or 8th density. where I belong. All right. Rambo's not happy. I'm not happy. I'm forced to do this to be happy. Rambo's forced to do what he does to be happy. Rambo can't have his love back into his life until he's done killing and destroying the enemy. And apparently, I'm in the same damn situation, and I would love to have a little bit of what people take for granted in my life, too. Okay? Because a little kitty cat can only do so much. I'm not a cat lady, people. I'm a very passionate animal. And this bullshit's killing me. So fucking put me out of my misery. Okay? Or finish the mission. Hurry up. And with this great regret, I'll give out my PayPal only because, 2 people sent me some money here. Laura sent me money. Laura, that's right. Laura did. Laura's angry with me for several reasons, probably mostly because of my last show and my revelations about my quest for love crap. Obviously, she's a woman that loves me too, and I can never apologize to these people or make it up to them. It's just like, I'm not going to name any names, but those of you that are in the mission because think I'm your soulmate. Sometimes your soulmate is not that person that you think they are. And the job of the soulmate isn't exactly what you might think it is. Sometimes it's awful. Sometimes the soulmate is that person that comes into your life and completely fucks you up. That's right. You made a contract with them in advance to do that, to completely fuck you up. And I'm sick of it. I'm really tired of it. And I wish I didn't have to deal with it because of the way I see it. I've grown enough, damn it. How much more penance do I have to pay to make up for all the lives lost and the bad things that I've done in the past? All right. And if God says, well, you're not even close, you've got to stick around another 5 years because you got this much more pain to go, then fine, I'll deal with it. But at least let me occupy the Getty and complete this mission. Please. All right, like I said, if you want to help out economically, the PayPal is Steven Kelley 714 at yahoo.com, and you got to say friend or family. And of course, if you want healing with whatever, doesn't matter what it is, and you have to, of course, give me permission. If it's for somebody else, they have to give me permission. They have to want it. Send me a good face photo and a full name. Tell me what the problem is, and I will do that. And don't tell me that you're going to send money or something because that kind of spoils it. But anyway, like I said, that's free. And if you want the book, of course, that's free. And if you have any questions and if you want to help me out by doing an interview or something like that or anything whatsoever, let me know. And yeah, seriously, right now, even as we speak right now, I'm being tortured by a succubus, I swear, even as we speak. It's pretty bad. All right. Again, help out if you can. It's not like I could ever have freedom. Seriously, it's not like I could. There's nobody. It's just not going to happen. Obviously, I can't go back to trying to survive and make money and pay my bills and all that stuff. That's not my life. I gave that up. And yeah, I'm happy that I've been enabled to try to save the world, but fuck, it's painful. All right? It sucks. It'd suck a lot less if people didn't screw me over and break my heart. Seriously, it would. A little more respect, a little more understanding, a little more compassion. That'd be really cool. A little less stupidity. Be real cool. Anyway. All right, join the group, which is on Telegram, which is Occupy the Getty /Stephen D. Kelley. And of course, that's all we got. That's all we got because I'm not on Twitter. And if you want to see something on Twitter, you can go to Isabel's page, which is Children Under the Getty, and start your own page, okay? Seriously. Do everything you can, whatever it takes, people. And I love it when people say, yes, but you're doing so great, and there's so many people that know about this. Yes, I know. Strangers off the street have heard about Occupy the Getty. Thank you very much. I guess I did something, and maybe so many years after my death, somebody might actually, give me a little credit or get some respect for what I did on a grander scale. But until then, I have to remain humble and take the abuse. And I'm sick of it. Okay? Seriously, I'm sick of it. All right? I mean, I guess it comes with the territory, but it gets really old. Okay? And hopefully, God willing, we'll have a better show next week, and Source will give me something fun to talk about, and I won't have to bitch about you about how much I wish I was dead. And if you think that's crazy, well, my God, it's like, geez, if I didn't wish I was dead, I would never have started this mission. Okay? Warriors don't go into the war business because they're afraid of death or they're trying to avoid death. All right? They want to go to Valhalla. They want to have a warrior's death. I would love to have a warrior's death right now. Okay? And that doesn't mean I'm going to go out and get in a fight with the cops. My God, if they want to come over here and do whatever, I'm here. I've been here for a long time. I'm tired of telling everybody where I am. Like Craig Sawyer. Bring your boys. Come and get me, pussy. Nothing. So yeah, maybe they can't kill me, but a broken heart can sure fucking kill me. Very effective. All right, everybody. Let's see who's all still here listening. Seriously, the succubus is still talking. Oh, look, I got 28 people. Let me refresh and see if there's more. 27. Wow. Seriously, the one that wants me to causes my death wants to be a part of my funeral. Can you believe that shit? I actually do have a short list of people I would like to have at my funeral. Obviously, I talked about these people at my previous show, women I love, that kind of thing. Obviously, all of you. I'd like to give you all in one big room and not fight. Seriously. I would love that. All of you in one big room and not fight. Sisters. I'm not kidding. I'm not being weird either. That's probably the one thing I right now have to look forward to. Seriously. You're not going to do it for me in life, obviously. Maybe you'll do it for me in death. Maybe you'll have enough respect to all be in the same room at the same time. Kathy, I don't know if she could tolerate that. She's the one that will probably be the one call the coroner when the time comes. But, if something really crazy happens between now and then, but I'm not expecting any miracles. Anyway. Well, people, I don't know what more to tell you. But thanks for being here, those of you that are here. And I know a lot of you listen to this stuff recorded, which is weird for me because I just don't have any method of knowing, and that kind of pisses me off. I mean, it used to be when I was on YouTube and stuff that I could tell how many people listened and you could comment and stuff like that. That was kind of cool. I don't have that anymore. I don't get the feedback. I'm fucking lonely. There's not a whole lot going on, Telegram. I go into chat groups where people mock me just so I get some human interaction. And they call me old man and boomer and all kinds of crazy shit. Say that I'm not real, I'm not fake, and I'm a liar, and I'm a bullshitter, and I'm a grifter, whatever. I'm so fucking tired of it. Yeah, that's the other thing. Speaking of grifters, then there's David's show. Seriously, David's show over there at the in LA, Sonesta Hotel in March. Seriously, on the platform or the poster, he has himself over me up there and like he's some sort of celebrity. Seriously, you're the producer of the show. You don't have your picture on there. You're not a celebrity. I'm seriously, David. Do you really think people are paying to go to your shows to hear you speak? My God, man, what the fuck is wrong with your fucking ego? And then you won't let me on a panel because you're so afraid I might tell those other people things that will make them feel stupid or look stupid, and people might actually clap for me when I say that Carrie Cassidy is a fucking Bilderberger. Little things like that. Or that Michael Jacko is a fucking grifter, fucking Satanist, or like that other bitch, Sarah Adams, Luciferian fucking bitch. Come on, David. I haven't yet called him to tell him I'm not going to do a show. What's the fucking point? It's like talking to another stupid person. I'm so over talking to stupid people. It's like I'm not going to get any satisfaction. But seriously, and then there's the assholes that say that this whole issue is my fucking ego. Are you fucking kidding me? My fucking ego. My ego's been dead for a long fucking time. So have I. All I've got is this mission. And the only reason I have to have my name on the mission is because otherwise someone else will put their name on it and lie to you. And when you get down to it, I am the reason for the mission and I am the witness. I'm the answer. I'm the one that ends all this stuff. But you guys don't take me serious. Nobody takes me serious. Till I die, you won't take me serious. You won't take the mission serious. Hopefully you'll take it serious here real soon. All right. Was that enough? Yep, that's enough. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening to my whiny ass bitching, but I don't even know if you still got the message yet. But yeah, this is a matter of life and death, folks. It always has been a matter of life and death. My life, your life, the life of hundreds of thousands and millions of people, and their death. Take it fucking serious. That's all I can say. All right. Once again, my name is Steven Kelley, and this is the Steven Kelley Show, and we are Truth Cat Radio, www.truthcatradio.com. It's now 6:58 p.m., October 30th, 2025. Don't kill anybody. Don't be responsible for anybody's death. And try to be responsible for yourself and for those that you should be serving. Good night. God bless. Adios. And goodbye.